break every single time I try to turn you on. Says it's downloading update. I just want to use YouTube Music again, bro. Downloading update, but not actually loading. Okay, well, it's bad. I guess that's just not gonna work, isn't it? Just not gonna work, isn't it? All right, fine. Then I'll just put, wait. Do you want to allow? Yes. Oh wait, the YouTube app, the YouTube Music might actually work. I think it worked, bruh. Okay. Then we'll just, can we just do this? Does this work? Yes. Okay, but the music knob is not working. Big news, Siegs. Sup, Blue? What is thou big news? Ace took North American Finals? Really? Damn. That's pretty crazy. Wait, is eb03 available yet? Is eb03 available for that set? I need this. Why does this not work for music? This should work for the music app. I need you to work for the music app, sir. Output monitor mix, input music. But how do I control, how do I make... I'll figure that out later. Because this should be controlling the music right now, but it's not. So how do I input his music? So how do I put output? I think that's through Windows sound settings. So if I go to wait, I actually have no idea what I'm doing. This Friday we will finally get eb03, but we are still missing the red, yellow, and green cards for eb04. Okay, so that's why Ace won, I think, because yellow still does not exist in your format. Otherwise, it would have been yellow. Ace can't really win in a format where yellow just takes its life. That's why I realized I just can't really play Ace anymore, because right now yellow is like king. But you don't have eb03 Nami and you don't have the Borsalino. And if that's the case, then nobody's playing yellow. And if nobody's playing yellow, then Ace is still fine. Ace is still fine. Why can I not do sound settings here? Sound settings. Yes. Okay, so music, and then wait, no. System. No, wait. Shit, I might have fucked up. I might have fucked up. I did fuck up. Choose where to play sounds. NVIDIA output? No. Speaker. No. System. I think I fucked up. What's up, Mikey? We have green cards from eb04. We don't have black, red, and yellow. Yeah, so it's the yellow ones that are the most important, because right now in Japan, it is the green that is fucking everybody up. Okay, so this output device is music. Yes. Good. All right. Good. I can control it now. Yes. Okay, good. I can turn down. And then turn it up. Turn it down. Okay. Good. Stream Deck works. Yes. eb03 Sanji will cook Ace, sadly, so we may have a shift in eb03 with another reason why I'm high on Rush Content. No, I mean Ace with the new eb03 stuff is just gone. Like, I'm sorry, it's just gone. I saw that tournament with almost 30 boas, it was crazy. Yeah, and then Nami took it both. Nami took top 2. Isn't that crazy? So basically what we're gonna do today is, because of that Nami hitting top 2, 1 and 2, first and second place, we're gonna play a little bit of Nami today. See how good that deck feels, but we're gonna do also like kind of like a finalized list about how Boa looks, because I kind of promised that I'd do like a beginner's guide for Boa, and I haven't done that yet. So what we'll do is we'll just play a few games just using the kind of deck list that I'll want to be using, and then later on I'll just kind of I'll like record an introductory video into the deck and why we're playing what we're playing and what combos you can do and like explanatory stuff, and then we'll actually have gameplay to go along with it. So I'll play like, I don't know, 3 or 4 games with Boa, and then we'll switch over to Nami, I think. But yeah, Boa is a little silly. I also realized how to play the mirror a bit better with Boa, because until now I've been kind of playing the mirror very badly, which I realized after going to my most recent flagship. For me now is just waiting room to see what gonna have the ST of red black Sabo, if I can buy a few SR from eb03 for Sabo and yellow ST29 Luffy. That the starter deck Luffy is actually really good too. With 29 in the event, it feels like the blue-yellow Nami was destined to win that event. It's true, because it's like the ultimate counter. I've only beat that deck once in a flagship setting, and I think it's because my opponent just didn't know what he was doing. I ended that game with 7 life somehow. I think my opponent just like legit did not know how to play against Boa at all. Because I remember like fighting him. I mean, he was one of my last opponents, and I already lost like 2, so I knew I wasn't getting a prize anyway. But I was like, oh shit, it's Nami. It's like, you're my natural enemy. And he's like, what? No, oh, Boa, so strong, Boa. And I was like, no, you are definitely meant to win this fight, sir. The last weekend I did a buddy battle with ST29 deck, and was really funny being the only one with more than 3 lives. Yeah, I could imagine. Okay, so this is what my Boa deck currently is, and we're definitely changing this. So this is a little bit. This was a little bit too much. We want to put Slave Arrow in here. I'll show you what like the tournament winners were playing. Basically, like the top 8 was doing this, and then Kuma is actually still at 4. I didn't realize this. And then you just don't play Gravity Blade. See, I made the mistake of thinking Gravity Blade was like absolutely needed, and the reason for this was, oh wait, no, Kuma's not at 4. What am I missing? I'm missing one more thing. Oh, Pudding's at 3. Wait, these are both 2 different people. They are, I see. So Kuma's actually at 3, and then Pudding is also at 3. And the reason for this is because the decks that Gravity Blade really affects has like ways of just stopping you from playing Gravity Blade now. Like people are playing counters to it, so you can counter them playing the counters by just not playing Gravity Blade and just focusing on your characters. Red, black Sabo feels great into all these yellow decks. Definitely going to bounce between Sabo and Orochi. I'm not a fan of those yellow decks. To be fair and honest with you, I'm generally not also a fan of yellow decks, specifically because of triggers. But I feel like Nami's a bit different in that she's not very reliant on triggers. I feel like she's just an overall strong deck that can also have triggers. And I feel like that's why Nami's also just like a kind of like good all-around deck right now. Well, now we have a red blue one almost. Oh yeah, you're right, with Lucy, which is also basically just like another Ace. I wonder if Ace will get some cards out of the Lucy deck, because there's that Hiken that could maybe be used, but I'm not sure if it's any good or not really. Okay, so this is kind of like the deck list we're gonna go with here. I thought this Please Save Me was needed at 3 because it's just too damn good. What I didn't realize is how useless this card actually is against other yellow decks, and with other yellow decks being so prevalent right now, I think it's not, you can only, like 2 is fine. Like in my flagship against a yellow deck, I remember just like planting this down with like Nyomba or Hiyori, and then immediately playing either Nami or the Hancock just to remove it. just to make sure that my last turn was a waste. And I was like, oh, I see. This kind of fucking sucks. That's why everybody's playing this at just 2. Because unless you're playing against another deck that allows you to do it, it's just not worth it. But the decks that you can do it against, it's like very worth it. It's like this is honestly the most powerful combo right now. But because of all the yellow decks right now too, Borsalino here is a 5,000 yen card right now. It actually, like, I think on release the Zoro was a 5,000 yen card. Now Borsalino is a 5,000 yen card because like everybody's playing yellow right now. I only have one of these, so if I actually want to play a flagship again, I'll have to like borrow my friend's Borsalinos until we get a reprint. But the good news is at the end of the month there is going to be a reprint, so we can look forward to prices dropping for some of these EB04 cards. If I were to play a deck that wasn't Nami or Boa right now, I mean, I would still want Ace to work. It's just kind of really hard. Is there another deck that like I think actually has a chance, but that I actually enjoy playing? I guess maybe Sanji. I mean, I haven't actually played Sanji, but it's another deck that I would like to play. I just think because of how much yellow there is, it's just really hard to play Ace right now. He's going to 7K, takes a lot of value out of his early game. I've been maining and testing both pretty consistently. I don't have not. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like with Nami, not really super reliant on like triggers and like lots of life and stuff, and just being like generally like defensive, while also being able to get life, while also being able to take your opponent's life, while also being able to put like to get triggers out if you build it that way. Like the 2 Nami lists that won are actually running the subset of Thriller Bark, like the Thriller Bark package. And they can just get a bunch of triggers like for fun. But like the deck's not even about triggers. It's just generally very strong. So it's like where like Boa almost exclusively I feel like relies on triggers. Nami is not so much that. Nami's just strong. And I think that's why Nami's just a good, more like general deck, where Boa does have some clear weaknesses, especially against other yellow decks. And like there's a lot of yellow decks in the format right now. Anyways, this is what I'm gonna go with. Shirahoshi. Oh yeah, Shirahoshi is actually very fun, but I think Shirahoshi probably is not going to be that great either. But I mean, Shirahoshi is still a good deck, I think. I'm kind of glad we got yellow Borsa so late because I don't have to deal with that bullshit. I mean, you will eventually. All right, so we're going first. We do have Nyomba, so we could Nyomba one of these, and we put this down, and yeah, this is fine. We can't do this yet, but we'll keep this. So we got Izo. Izo gonna grab him the Ora Shirohige card. That's how you would definitely say and or pronounce that in English. I mean Japanese. You're gonna put it down on leader? Yep. All right, in passes, we have the pudding, so this is perfect. We're gonna Nyomba, take bottom life. It's not a trigger, perfect. We're gonna put up the Ran, and then 1 down leader and swing. He might just take this, like, because he might assume that we have the Nami and just take it, which means like the next turn will be like a pretty easy pudding turn, depending on what he plays here. Plus, after he did all these searches, it's probably not going to feel very good for him that we just like we just put in his hand here. Yeah, he just goes in, we take it, of course, trigger, we pull this out, end turn. I think that's just an easy pudding. And then we can put a Dawn on leader and then put a Dawn here, and we'll just take more cards out of this guy. We're gonna have the new changes on the ban list before OP15. What do you guys think is gonna be banned? I think they can unban the Jinbei easy. Oh, the 4-cost one? The blue Jinbei? I also want them to unban Moby Dick, but we know that Moby Dick will be unbanned in the expanded format. And I think in the expanded format, I would definitely be playing Ace. So that's gonna be what? Jozu? Okay, interesting. Jozu play. All right, so we can go ahead and play our Boa here. These are really good. We'll place these on top. That's perfect. And then we'll put a Dawn here. And then we have a few Dawns. So we're basically just trying to waste his hand cards here. So we can go here. He's just running out of value here. Should unban Gecko 8 cost. Oh, he doesn't have a Dawn on leader. Oh my god. And then he's gonna go to 0 next turn because we have the boa up, unless he gets rid of this somehow. That's fucked up. We don't have our perfume femur though, so that kind of sucks. Just go full Unga Bunga, OP02 Newgate. Actually, maybe. I never played during OP2 where Newgate was at its strongest. Maybe that would be fun to play, actually. I mean, I play Ace mainly because I like Newgate. So, you know what I mean? Like, it'd be kind of cool to... let's see here. Do I have a 2K? I do. Okay. We have a 2K, 1K. I'm just going to do this, make him take his last life. And then he basically has to put a blocker up or he loses. We need to put Marco here. Marco. I love how we have more life and cards than Ace right now. How does that happen? Oh, he puddings me. Interesting. The pudding. But don't you just lose? Hold on. Don't you just lose though? Yeah, we can just trigger something out here. Wait, so you just shown that you have nothing. You have no Dawn up. You have nothing. Don't you just lose? Just shows he got 1,000 counter. I mean, I would imagine we can just swing here and just win, right? How much counter would he need? 6. I mean, more than he has, I think. So I think we just win here. He can't EZO though to try to find himself a 2K counter. Gets rid of the Roger, which is counterless. Gets rid of the Otama. And it's just not going to be enough. Yeah, unfortunately, if you can pudding Ace's giant hand and just remove his life with like these things, like basically he just has no chance against yellow. As much as I love Ace and I really want to keep playing Ace, it just seems to be yellow's time to shine, and yellow just doesn't let Ace play the game. Which kind of sucks. Would make OP14 Gecko way more effective. That's true. But I think that's why they can't unban him, is because now they have 2 Geckos. And it would just be like Gecko's reviving shit constantly and nobody can do anything besides cry. I also need to find... Oh, do I have Geckos? I didn't check yet, but I should have a few like of the 8 cost yellow Geckos. I'll need that for the Nami deck. All right, well, that's against Ace. Let's see what we got next, huh? We got Mihawk. Against Mihawk, we'll take first because he wants to go first. This is not a very good starting hand, so I think we'll mulligan that shit. All right, we got Nomba. We do have a trigger to put down. And we have Boa and Takuma here, which is not bad. He's got his little boat. You got Shanks. We have no way to remove Shanks, so Shanks is a card that's kind of bad for us. I'll do Neom, take bottom life. Ah, oh, fuck! Oh man, that would have been such a beautiful trigger to have. That's the downside sometimes. And then against Mihawk, you just have to do a bunch of little teeny weeny peeny punches. Do 5k, 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 5k. See, look at him wasting his Tashigi. Why is he putting his Tashigi down, huh? We draw a card. I think I'll keep this just in case. And now we have 5, so we'll do this. We have Gorgon Sisters. We don't have a Borsellino yet, and I kind of really want one. But with this, we can plant our Gorgon Sisters. with Kuma next turn. So I guess we'll do this. And then we'll put this down. And then we can put this down. And we can do 5k here and then 7k. Okay, it's fine. And then later on, we do have a Hiyori that can get us the Please Save Me, assuming we find a Borsalino. The issue is we're currently not finding a Borsalino, which kind of sucks. Okay, so it's going 8 liter. We'll take that. We have nothing to resolve. Okay, and then we can plant the Gorgon Sisters with this. Let's trash the run. And then we can do 5 here. And 6 here. And he's going to want to play Shanks next turn, I guess. Okay. I think that's fine. I really want a Borsalino, though. I really want a Borsa. Oh, yeah. If he was playing this anyway, we could have just attacked with Bull because he's going to rest it anyway. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Yep. We don't need a lot of these. Do we just lose this? We might just lose this actually, because we can't find a way to recover life. And we really need to. Then again, we have a full board here. We can just kind of go Oonga Boonga onto him. We have no way to recover life, which really, really sucks. What we could do is we could take one of the lives, gain a life, and then use this to swing with all our Dons. We might lose, but I think it's also a chance we might win because he probably has a lot of bricks. So I think we can just do this. So what we'll do is we'll swing with this, I think. Yeah, swing here. Does he have a 1k? He just takes it, okay. And then we'll plant this down. Gain, take, and then we use these to show all these. And then we put all these down. And then we swing. 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 And then he just had it. Okay, that's fine though. Fair enough. So this guy didn't brick out. Good for him. Let's do 2, 2, 1. $11. I think we're taking 11 here. Tsunami. A bit too late. I'm curious to see his hand now, though. And we probably just take that. Yeah, that was his last trigger, or his last counter. So we literally got him to his very, very last counter. It was so damn close. 1 counter away. But usually this is a pretty greedy play. But we basically had to because we had no other way to recover life. And I think he would have just been able to rest any blockers we had. So because we basically could not find any of our Borsalinos, that's why we lost that one. But you can't search it, so that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Boa versus Boa. In this case, we'll go second. We do have this into this into this. Against Boa, you basically just want to have the Nami, though. So we mulligan to try to find Nami. We couldn't find it. We take bottom life. We put down... We basically have this, unfortunately, so we do that and turn. But this usually scares the Boa into not attacking you, so that's pretty good. We don't have the 4 cost, so unfortunately we're going to do this. And we'll do this to get the 4 cost, I think. And then we can trash One of the Hyordes, I guess. And then we'll do this, swing 6. Takes it, and no trigger. He couldn't plant his trigger, that's too bad. And then he's gonna Nami us, yeah. So this is basically like why you're not allowed to play yellow versus yellow. Opponent takes life, and then we can swing 5 here. And then we can swing 7 here. Makes it no trigger for him. Kind of bad. So he's probably gonna Borsa here. Borsa. If only we had a pudding for this hand. We also don't have the unblockable event card or anything like that. Next turn we can Kuma. Actually, it might be worth it. Ah, shit. Yeah, we can't go to 0, unfortunately. Okay, so he does his Borsa, plays Yori, and then we can't really force that down. So we'll play this. Actually, yeah, we can keep that, I think. Return cards, baton on, we'll do this. And then, actually this is fine, start placing on top, return cards. And then we can attack with 5. And then we can probably just end turn here, I guess. So we want to make sure that he can't get this off. So what might happen here is he might play his 9 boa. Oh, he gravity blades us. Oh, that's actually very bad. That's actually very bad for us. So what we can do here is we'll give him a 2K. Does he give us that though? Give him another 2K. All right, so what we can do here is we can force him to take that life. And then we can swing with this. And then we basically want to force down this Borsa. See what he gives us. Oh, okay. And then he gives us some 2Ks, so he only has 2Ks in hand. That's interesting. That's good information to have. Give him a 2K. That's fine. He's probably going to give us his own boa in response to our boa. And I think we keep it from here. If he attacks with this, I'll take it. Yeah. Yeah, we take that. And then he gives us his boa. Yeah, it's fine. And then what we'll do here is place down this, gain a life. And then we can go ahead. Oh, we can't use Gorgon Sisters, unfortunately. So I'll go 5. Five. Seven. 9, and then 10. I think he won't have enough 2Ks for us. Yeah. And that's the end of that chapter. So I'm guessing he planted down this please save me. So this is basically how I lost my flagship. If you ever see yellow plant this down when a Borsalino's on board, you know what they want to do is they want to block with Borsalino and then use this please save me to bring him back. So that's why I attacked with 5K earlier, because he couldn't block. I mean, he could block with Borsalino, but then we just focused the Borsalino down and he doesn't want to just let the Borsalino go. So yeah, since we took that, he basically was really trying to protect that Borsalino. And then we saw him use a lot of 2Ks. So this is 2K, 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 like all these 2Ks he threw away. So we knew his hand could not possibly have 2Ks left, and he used all his Dawn, except for one, which he used this, and he got his one last 2K, but we know that he threw away a lot, and therefore he was unable to protect his hand. But either way, I'm looking forward to OP15 Brook. Yeah, Brook, I think Brook will be like actually broken, but I think a lot of people want to play Brook, so I'm going to try playing Enel. But I think Brook will be one of those decks that actually breaks the game, and people will have to actually like change how some card interactions work or something. I think someone's going to find an interaction that makes Brook just break the game. All right, so we'll play like maybe a couple more Boa matches. I wanted to just have like 3 or 4 example matches in the video. And oh, you mean Rayleigh 2.0? Yeah, basically. Enel. We don't have a planter. We kind of want one, so we're gonna mulligan that. Okay, we have a planter. We have nothing good to plant though, so that kind of sucks. I mean, I think I'll still play her anyway, because maybe we can grab a trigger off the bottom. But I think Enel is better than Rayleigh 2.0 because Enel has so many strong little cards. Yeah, we put that on top. Okay, that's fine. So we did basically get a trigger planted, which is good. Easel. And like this is pretty good because we can like, yeah, do this, and then like we do have Kuma, so I think we will choose Kuma here. And we can plant either one of these, that's fine. So then we'll do that, that's fine. Attack into this. He'll take the first one because he'll assume we have Nami, and he'll probably just try to defend his 3rd life here. I feel like that's what the general game plan will be with Ace. Little does he know we just don't have Nami, so that's fine. Oh, he doesn't take it. Okay, interesting. I assumed he just would, because I think they're just so afraid of us playing Nami down. I'm okay to just make him lose the life, I think, so that he doesn't get a draw. Then he plays Cavendish. That's fine. In this case, I think we'll actually just play another Hancock here. And then we'll actually plant these on the bottom because we don't actually need these. And the reason why we're doing this is because he'll have to attack with Cavendish, and if he does, he just loses another card. And then, so this way he'll require 2 cards to defend this, or he'll take it. But if he takes this, then he attacks with Cavendish, he'll already go to 0. So we're just dwindling down his hand size. Well, basically we don't lose anything because he's trying the starve method, which, yeah. Good luck, buddy. So far we found out 8 cost Nami, which brings out 6 cost secret double attack Luffy, restands 4 Dawn, and then with leader ability you can take up to 4 life. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, so he went for the option of Jozuing, which is actually pretty good. We can finally get our first trigger out. We get cards, and then we can trash some cards here. So we don't need a bunch of these, but we can take... That's probably fine. Then we got Margaret, and then he attacks with this too. So we'll take that trigger as well. And we'll find this, and then we'll trash the other Margaret. And then what we'll do is we'll actually just... Ah, shit. But then we can't attack with either of these, unfortunately. We'll place this down. We do have this, right? This might be okay, but I think we want... Oh, this is good, actually, because that way we can use Hiyori to plant down the Please Save Me later. And then we can actually use Borsalino for counter here. So what we could do is we could do that. And then if we, yeah, okay. Oh, we don't have her yet though. I see. Okay, so we actually can't attack with either of these. And then this is just your leader, right? Okay, yeah, I can't. Okay. And then we'll attack into Cavendish here. He'll defend that. Okay, good. So you can't get rid of both of these unless he has a Gravity Blade, which Ace might run Gravity Blade now because Gravity Blade is so good against specifically this. He doesn't, so he actually takes his last life as well, which is an interesting choice since he saw that we did take this. Perfume Femur out. We have it. And he doesn't get a draw with this either, so that's kind of an interesting thing he just did there. So he's got 8 with Cavendish. I think we'll take one of the 8s. So he draws 2, discards 1. I want to think what my game plan is here. Because from here we could also Hiyori into a Borsalino. So let's just take his last life, so he definitely can't get his draw off. This one, can we defend it? No. We do have a pudding though. This is actually really good. Okay, so then what we'll do here is we'll play Borsa, gain a life. We'll play this to take the top life and plant this down. And then we'll just do a bunch of little swings into Cavendish here, I think. I'm not sure if this is actually enough to defend it. To defend me. I guess we'll see. And then we'll put this on and attack Cavendish. So our game plan here will be to block with Borsalino, get him in the trash, and then we take the next hit, get Borsalino back with a life. We'll see if he has a Gravity Blade or not, though. Ding 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 ding. Do do. Okay, so now we have the conditions. All right, he's going for our board now. He's got Zoro, makes his leader really healthy again. Yep, that's fine. And then we're basically just gonna play Borsalino to gain a life, Borsalino to gain a life, and turn. LOL! We can actually also play the 9 Boa here at some point. We just want to make sure that his leader isn't super high. And it's okay that he gets like a bunch of cards right now. Okay, this is fine. So we have basically a full board now. We can stop this one. We'll give him a 2k, 1k. And then we'll take this one, place that down, draw all this. We don't need this or this. All right, he's got another fucking Zoro. Are you kidding me, dude? This is crazy. Kind of annoying that he just keeps having the fucking the way to get himself up by 2. Yeah, but I want to do it when like he doesn't have this. Do you know what I mean? So what we can do here is we can Kuma. Oh, we can't. Never mind. We can't do that though. So what do we want to do here? We could Kuma. Get rid of one of these. And then we basically really just want to get rid of this Cavendish at some point. Let's get rid of his little guys. He just lets us have it. Okay. And then I think we're okay to leave this. Like, there's no way he gets like another one of them, right? And then we can actually use the perfume on the Kuma, because Kuma's a fairly large body now. So assuming he finally doesn't have a Zoro to bring himself to fucking 8, we can just do the perfume pudding after this. But we'll see. This is the longest Ace game I've ever played. For this, I think we can just... no, we need both of these. What can we do here? Actually, maybe he has too many hits. I'm not sure. No trigger with Kuma, that's fine. I think we'll block this. And I think we'll block this one. Oh my god, he has another fucking Zoro. Are you kidding me? This is so crazy. Does he just run 4 then? Okay, so then what we'll do is we'll Kuma. We'll trash this. We'll play Hiyori to take the top life and then put this down. And then we'll put 2 onto here and then swing into this. Oh wait, I could have also added a Arrested Dawn. No, that's fine. Can you just not have a Zoro one time? As a 7 cost Zoro at 4 seems to make sense over the 9 cost Whitebeard. It does, but a lot of people don't play 4. Let's see here. Like, you can't have another one, can you? I mean, I guess he could technically, but this is just kind of ridiculous, isn't it? In that, if that's the case. Oh my god, he has another one. Do I really have to keep doing this? I mean, fuck it. It's just too stupid. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're using this trigger. Wait, this has to be, never mind, it has to be a triggered character. We'll use this to play this down here. All right, I think we just kind of have to go for it, right? Because this is just kind of silly. I mean, he only loses a few hand cards. But I think this is still our best option. So it'll be 8. Nah, we still lose. I think we still lose. I can't believe he just had so many of these. Oh, we actually don't have enough for this. That sucks. I mean, this is all we can do, right? I mean, I guess we could have also just played Kuma or something and just like tried to keep getting. I don't think we could have survived that though. Yeah, I think he has enough. Yeah. I guess if you have 4 Zoros, you can fucking win. Yeah, I guess if you have fucking 4 of them in a row, that is crazy. Putting sisters into perfume. I didn't have enough. I didn't have Dawn for Gorgon sisters, so that was insane. He just happened to have all 4 Zoros. Just played all of them. I guess Ace can still win. You just need all of them. I'll go first here, and we do have the Namis, so we'll keep this. I think our main thing. I actually haven't fought Vegapunk yet, but I think our main thing is we just want to be able to burn their life if possible. Oh shit! Yeah, see this went off of like the Zelda Lo-Fi remix, and I hate when it does that because then it goes into like some territory that's like copyright striking stuff, which I don't like. Our turn. Okay. Plays Borsa. Already gets this. That's insane. We have Margaret. We'll take Gorgon Sisters. Return. We'll throw one of these away and turn. I mean, I guess he just defends this for free, right? Unless he wants to take it. Okay, yeah. If you had one more sisters, you'd have had it. Yeah, YouTube delay. Yeah. But we did not. But we did not. Okay, so then we'll play Nami. When it takes a life. We do this. And then attack Borsa. But I think this Vegapunk should also be quite good now because it can just keep spamming life, and it can definitely do the combo of just like revive all this shit. 3 or less at one of your 5. Okay, you can set it as active. Okay, that's really crazy. Is this new as well? No, it's not. This we can just let him have it, I think. Just takes the life. And then he gets another one, but we'll just put a Nami down there. Yeah. And then we'll just play this. And then we'll play... We'll do 7/7. Okay, triggers. Okay, he plays one of his Tasketekuezars. Yeah, we can take that. Ding, 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 doo, doo, doo. Take that, trigger that out. Search for... Guess we'll take this. We can toss out Nyomba. We probably won't need it against a yellow deck. He drops the Vegapunk, who draws something else. I don't even know. And then he gets a life for free because he's Vegapunk. He gets his Tasketekuezar, but we immediately just take that shit. We don't fuck with that. And then we swing into Borsa. We swing into Borsa. We swing into... Actually, we don't swing into anything here. We swing into this girl. And then we intern. See how much burning life is kind of bad for our opponent. He can, of course, also do the same, but... Yeah, you don't think we need pudding in this game. Vegapunk's... One of Vegapunk's weaknesses is resources. Because he doesn't have life, so he has to put hand cards as life. But all these little cards keep drawing him other cards, which I guess is quite strong. So he gets Vegapunk. Probably just play Vegapunk again. So he has like a board full of blockers, but he'll always have at least one life. This is really annoying for us because we have to grind through like every single one of his guys basically. We got another 9 bow, which is really good for us. Okay, he's got another Tescatate Quasar, which means we basically have to play the 9 boa here again. And then he just keeps getting like more stuff. But like, you can see, again, I mentioned it before, but basically yellow is yellow's greatest enemy. So we're basically just not even going to swing with that anything, because if he takes it, he just gets a free everything. So we're basically just playing this. He takes that, and then we'll reveal these. Everybody gets it done. And then we'll start swinging. We start swinging. We'll do 6, 6, 7, 7, 7. 6, 6, 7, 7, 11. And he's gonna just run out of resources here. He's just gonna run out of resources. And then Vegapunk does what? He casts something out at the end? I'm not sure. Borsa, into Borsa, into Borsa, into Borsa. Yeah, Borsalino's a good card. Borsalino is a good card, y'all. I guess we'll go ahead and take back this. And then he has another Tasket Quasar. That must have been like all of them, right? Like, what the fuck? Okay, we'll attack into this. And then we'll also play our own Borsalino here. Do 7. I mean, even if he gets this, I mean, there's not really much he can do, I don't think. Because he's just running out of resources. And I think he's used all of these event cards now. Unless he has a way to get them from the trash, I think he's just kind of fucked. Okay, then we end turn. Do 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 do. Yeah. Oh, he's got the Bonnie. Interesting. Bonnie, Bonnie, Bonnie. Oh, by the way, the yellow event from OP15 that makes you trash life and heal can make you heal with 0 life? Yes. As long as you are Straw Hats. You absolutely can. You absolutely can. Let's do, I mean, I guess we can do 9. Let's do 7. And then we can do this. And then we can do, I guess we can do something like this. We can do 9. And we'll see if he has his own Bonnie or not to stop, because we also planted that trigger just now. If we can get off, then I think we just automatically win, but I'm guessing he just has his own another Bonnie that he can just force it out of us. You know? Ooh, interesting. Okay. Okay. So he must have another Bonnie. I think his last card was his Bonnie. And he's just going to play it right now. Oh, never mind. Is he just about to eat his own Tasketic Quasar? He can eat his own combo. That would be pretty funny. Oh, sorry, buddy. How do you like it, huh? It's a little funny. Oh, thanks. Me and some friends had some trouble with it due to only translation being on the Discord server. So if you aren't sure, if the do this, then you can do this. If the first part is not in bold, it means it's not a necessity. It means like in a normal situation, do this to do this. But if you cannot accomplish this first half, it's okay. And in that card, it's not bold. So that means you don't have to do it. So for example, this Kuma says you may trash one card from your hand. This is in bold. This means you must do this to accomplish the gain a life effect. Gorgon Sisters is probably the same. Yeah, you may reveal 3 cards with Amazon Lily Kuja Pirate types from your hand. This is in bold. So you must do this. But something like Boa, for example, add 1 card from the top of your deck to your life cards, then add 1 card from the top of your opponent's life to their hand. You don't have to do this. You can just choose not to do this if you don't want to. But yeah, the bold, so something like this as well. The bold, you may return 1 card with a cost of 2 or less to your hand, then you can give 4,000 power. So you can go 0 to 4 life with OP 15 Luffy on 1 turn, yes. I guess you could. And not to mention, you can also do this with Nami, who is also a yellow Straw Hat deck. So Nami, who already has a lot of life regeneration, but is also very defensive, can also use that card. So you bring Nami to 0 life. You can put Nami back to 1. You can then use Borsalino. You can then, like, whatever other cards heal Straw Hat yellow, Nami can use this and then can also make herself 7k defensively. So a lot of these yellow Mugiwara like buff cards are also quite good for the existing Mugiwara cards that are quite strong. Mainly being Nami, the blue yellow Nami. So it's quite good. This is another reason I'm like, okay, yeah, let's do Nami. Do you think Robin could be more relevant? Unfortunately, not really. I think Robin loses hand cards. Robin's game plan is not life recovery. It's more of like banishing your opponent's life. And I think against other yellow decks, it's just not a good, it's just not like a winning, it's not really a winning situation. So we do have this. So I think unfortunately Robin's game plan just doesn't really work if there's a lot of other yellow decks in the format. Which I keep saying, yellow's biggest weakness is yellow. Doom. So Rashinante also becoming more and more popular. We'll put this down. And then we'll put this down and then attack here. And then we can burn this 3rd life for free. And then we'll also have a burn with Boa. But what we don't have is the unblockable event currently. And when Law likes, or sorry, this guy likes playing all the blockers. So this might be a tough time for us. Until we can find it. I do wish Robin could be more relevant though. I just think Robin's main effect of having to discard, I think it's discard a trigger card to gain a Dawn or something like that, is just kind of like bad. Okay, so he brings himself to 8, so we can probably just putting this hand down to size. 8's pretty delicious, and then we'll be at 7. So you do putting into Ran might also be okay. Oh wait, no, we can't. So we'll putting this, and then we can start swinging some hits here. We could also plan a trigger down, and then we'll have something to. That's we don't have to actually. So we can give a Dawn here. Okay, so we'll have to at least swing 6s, I think. So we'll swing 6, 6, and then 8, I think is what we'll do here. We'll see what he blocks with. Because I might also want to attack with Nyomba here. He takes that. Okay. Never mind. So we can't swing with Nyomba here because he didn't block with either of these. So I think we don't have to worry about dying this turn. So we'll just attack here. And then he takes his whole life. We don't have the unblockable card though, unfortunately. So we still can't do anything about this. We don't have the unblockable event, I mean. So he must have, yeah, he's probably just gonna play a bunch more blockers here. Oh, he has this actually to get a life. So that means we can play 9 Boa next turn. For this, is there anything we want to play off this? Not really, we can just use it around to defend this. I think that's fine. Wow, he really wants to do this. So we're trying to get a 6k or less guy, right? And I guess we can just take it. Oh, we still don't have the Gorgons though. Or sorry, not the Gorgons. Something to plant with this. I think actually we are getting rid of 2Ks here. That sucks. So we know that this is not a trigger, which means we would want to change the trigger, but we can also gain a life, so it's not so bad. And he's still going, huh? Okay, so I'll do this. And then we'll swing into this. And then we'll swing it into nothing and just end turn. We need our perfume femur though, please. Perfume femur, where are you? Yeah, it's fine. Do 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 do. Oh shit, we don't have a Borsalino in trash, do we? No. Fuck. Shit, that would have been so nice actually. That would have been so nice, dude. Where's our Borsalino? We have 4 of them in the deck. Borsa. Yeah, this again. Yeah, which means we have to use this again as well. We'll have bigger swings this time, which is good for us. There's the Borsa. We're a little bit late on that. Okay. Another fuck, like this is so annoying actually. Wait, what? Oh, he used the thing that removes our hand size? Which one was that? Oh, this guy. We don't have enough, do we? We don't. Never mind, our game plan has now changed. We basically must do this and then must play this to take the top life and put this down. We can then reveal some Gorgon cards. Place these down. And then we'll keep one Dawn active, so we can do 7, 7, 6, 7, 7. Okay. And then we can do 7, 7. You got a trigger, buddy? Didn't think so. No, at least get rid of a few of these annoying guys. And then we'll have Slave Arrow up. We can get a 2k counter back while defending for a 4k. Okay, and then we're end here. Probably just gonna go into our board here. Probably gonna go for our Gorgon sissies. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can have that. You can have that. I'll take that. Give you a run. It's fine. Then he's probably gonna go for board now. Oh no, he's not. It's such a good fucking trigger, dude. It's such a good trigger. And that was pretty lucky. I mean, that's all he had though. He basically had to go for game there. If we didn't get that, if this was anything else, if it was just like a 1,000 counter, would he have won? He would have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Probably, actually. So yeah. I think we got lucky there actually. But you can see how planting this against any deck that can't take life is so strong. And then being able to use like the Boa to take their life is also so strong. Okay, we'll do one last Boa game and then we'll switch over to Nami and see how Nami feels. There's 2 different builds for Nami that I want to test out. I think this guy wants to go second, so we'll take it. And then we can plant trigger. Yeah, I think this is good actually. We can plant a Margaret down. Tashigi, strong. Hina, that's a 6k base power to hand. That's actually very good. That's actually very strong against our deck. We'll take that, put that up, and turn. Which means if we play Boa here, he basically just bounces it for free. Pretty strong. What we could do is just use pudding. I mean, he's just gonna bounce this for free, but I'm okay to do that still, just to start placing things you want here. I want to get the event cards, so we'll just kind of take that. Okay, he TK counters it out. Then he plays Hina. It's fine. And then, oh, he gets rid of Ice Time. Interesting. Yeah, we take that, trigger that out. Let's pull Gorgon Sisters, I guess, and then we'll trash one of the Borsas, just so one's in trash, just in case, you know. And then we'll play this again. No, I don't want those. So then we'll do 6, 7. And then we have Borsas for recovering life. We have Borsa and trash in case we have a trigger. We have puddings in hand to lower this hand size down. This bottom deck's a 4 cost. Okay, so he basically built this deck to counter our deck. That's interesting. 2 cards of trash. I kind of keep one of the Neoms in case. I don't think we need 2 of these. Okay, we can just play Nami off of this then. Yeah, give me that. So we can just use Nami now to take a life. And then we can do 5, 6, 7 maybe. Oh, I didn't realize that thing was also a blocker. Actually, let's do 7, 7, shall we? Then he'll have to use his Ice Time, which is a pretty good card, actually. Yeah, or whatever it is, Ice Block, Pheasant Peck. And he gets rid of that. Okay. Yeah, so I guess we didn't need pudding really because his hand's already down. It's funny that he's not doing his main thing of like Garp into something because he just keeps playing these guys to get rid of our 4 costs. Yeah, so you probably don't need pudding still, unfortunately. There's the Garp. Into Isuka again. Yeah, he just keeps bottom decking our stuff. That's so funny. What's up, Voodoo? Stay a while and listen, will ya? Okay, so he's got a bunch of blockers. We'll do that, gain a life. And I think we'll just do 7, 7, 7 into face. We'll just keep going 7s. I'm okay with this. I am okay with this. And then we'll keep 1 down active to be a troll. Also, anybody watching on Twitch, I do have a YouTube channel where we do lots of One Piece openings and card game thingies and a bunch of other fun stuff. My latest adventure was the Ichiban Kuji, the One Piece Ichiban Kuji, where we got all these One Piece Ichiban like related items that were kind of cool. Wow, that's insane. That is some lucky bullshit he just pulled off. So yeah, if that's something you are interested in, by all means, please be sure to leave a sub. I would really appreciate it. I would greatly appreciate it. Wow, he's really just going for this. Slave arrow. I'm actually okay with this. And then we'll play Borsa. I'll play this. I actually want this if I can, maybe. Actually, do I? I'm actually not sure. Let's start attacking his dudes. I don't think he can defend all these. There's no way he has counter in his hand right now, right? Yeah, there's no way he has counter in his hand right now. We just clear some threats. We clear the threats and end the turn. Sengoku. Please, he gets rid of his other Isuka. What's he searching for? He gets 2 cards, right? He reveals Gion and Gravity Blade. He has another fucking Gravity Blade. Are you kidding me, sir? We just cannot get triggers to save our life. That kind of sucks a lot. So I know he has a 2k counter. We know this. And then we'll attack here. He'll block with 1. And then we'll attack here. He'll take that probably. And then we end. We'll see what triggers we can pull off here. Bounce. Resolve. The only thing is we didn't have it done on our leaders, so we can freely take our Shakuyaku, and there's nothing we can really do about it. There's not a whole lot we can do, but if he attacks us now, then he loses a blocker, which means we can go all in with just our leader in this. And we will just defend that. And we'll just defend that. I'm surprised he's not going for like my guy. Oh, he's doing it so he does so Boa can't attack. I see. I'm back. Welcome back, buddy. How was your journey? Did you have a good one? Okay, so we actually can't do anything with this. So what can we do? We can attack. I think we're probably better off trying to attack his characters, right? So we'll attack into this. So he at least has to give us something for this. Okay, and then we can attack 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if we do that, he'll have to give us at least the blocker, I think. Unless he has another ice block. He does have the ice block. Okay. Then we might be kind of screwed here. We'll see what happens. We'll see if we can trade out anything nice. He had a lot of really good gravity blades against us this game. So now we're just top decking our counters here. Okay, so we didn't keep a Dawn open, but if we did, we might have actually won this. I think he just wins. Yeah, we just lose. We could not. We couldn't beat the gravity blades. The gravity blade was too strong. GG. Bandai announced another wave of releases for OP13 and eb03 in the West due to theft and low stock for the average players, but we don't get it till June, sadly. I know we're getting a reprint of eb03 and I think even 4 at the end of this month, actually, which is pretty good. All right, so I think we've done enough Boa for today. I think I just need like 3 games anyway for the whatever it's called, the guide. So I want to switch over to Nami. Do I have an old Nami build here somewhere? I don't actually. So let me grab the list I want to try out. Okay. Import. There we go. Nami. So this is the winning deck for the is it the winning? I think their deck lists were actually exactly the same. So let me just make sure this is the winning deck list. Oh, this is the one who got second. This is the one who got first. But I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, their deck is literally the exact same. Yep, their deck list is exactly the same. It came down to either first or second in luck and skill. So this version of Nami, of course, uses Young Girl. But it also uses the Thriller Bark Pirates package, which has basically been splashed into every yellow, not every yellow deck, but every like non-Mugiwara or non-Egghead yellow deck can basically just have these like splashed into them. This searches everything. Red Rock's still really good. This is unblockable to end out the game. Moria brings out 4 costs. I don't think it even has to be Thriller Bark. Oh, it does, but the trigger can bring out any 4 cost. Thriller Bark card. I have to figure out what the Thriller Bark pirate cards even do though, so I'll have to check. Watching all of these Boa and Nami games are tough. While I dislike the decks, I enjoy your content, so I'll have to go through it. I mean, I think like after I make this Boa video that's coming up, I think I'm dropping Boa for a while. At least until I see if there's another deck I like. It might be Nami actually, which is again another yellow deck, but sorry. I can still, but we'll also have just like fun decks. Like this is like the gachi, like you know, like the very serious type decks, but I want to test out more Shirahoshi. I guess that also has yellow, but not in the same way that you might dislike. Vivi, I definitely want to test Vivi still. Carrot, I want to test out Carrot. Like I want to test out a lot of the leaders that have been changed with eb04. I just have promised for a while now that I'll do like a somewhat guide on Boa, like a beginner's guide, not like a in-depth master's guide, because I'm obviously not a master at this deck, but just like a short, like introductory guide for people who are like maybe want to get into the deck and don't really know at all how the deck functions or is supposed to work, for the eb03 and 4 format, because I think you guys will be getting both like very soon, and so people will be wanting to play it. and maybe looking for like a quick guide that's not going to cost them like $5 on like the Note app or something. So that's what I want to do next. Putting obviously good. Marco, something that can be brought back with this trigger, which is Marco is just generally very good. Kumashi is your 2000 counter that has the same trigger that all Thriller Bark Pirate cards have, which says play up to 1 Thriller Bark Pirate type character cards with a cost of 4 less from your trash rested, which is usually going to be one of these two. You have Hogback and on play. So on KO, play up to 1 character card with a cost of 4 less and trigger other than Hogback from your trash. So with this, you can actually also play Kikunojo, which I think is why people are also putting Kikunojo in here. On top of just being like a really good trigger effect, you can just with this summon out Kikunojo, which is very strong. And then Perona, which is on play and on KO, can up to like one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 6 or less can attack until your end of the next turn. So really good for stunning the board. You really just need one of these in trash, and then you can just kind of keep swapping it whenever you want to. And then Moria lets you play a 4 cost or less Thriller Bark Pirates card either onto your life face up or onto the field. So you have a bit of like, you know, depending on what you need. Do you need life or do you need board? You can actually choose. So this is quite good. I tested this build, but I found I had trouble closing out some games, but I only ran like 12 matches. Hogback was definitely the MVP though. Yeah, I can see him being like the most annoying piece of shit in the world. For closing out the games, I really think you just have to rely on this. Can this search it? No, it's a cost of 2 to 8. So you actually can't search this. But I think for closing out games, like I played this deck a little while ago when Robin was introduced. Nami and Robin were introduced when eb03 released, and I felt like at the time you closed out games by basically your opponent can't take care of your board. Like they can't attack into this or they die. They can't attack into this or you get free stuff. They can't attack into any of your things or else they're punished. So I felt like the amount of pressure you gained from that was just too much. But maybe like, you know, things have changed. So we'll see how this goes. I'm not even sure if you need red rocks anymore, to be honest, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Oh my God, did we fucking go again into like a completely unrelated? Oh my God. I'm trying to use the YouTube desktop music app. But what it's like every once in a while, it just like plays something that's not at all what you wanted. And like all of a sudden it's like, oh, your video is copyright striked because your video player decided to play something completely fucking unrelated to what you wanted. And it's like, oh God, maybe it is better to use just straight up YouTube rather than the YouTube music app. Anyways, we'll see how Nami feels. I might completely forget how to play this game. Oh, it's Nami versus Nami. I'm sorry, I just don't want to play against Nami. Like, I just don't want to see that. Like, that's a deck I just don't want to play against. I'll never play against this deck ever in a tournament setting. I'll never play it against it with any of my friends. It's just a deck I don't think should exist. I'm just not going to play against it. So I'm just going to wait. Just going to wait a bit. And hope I don't play against that guy again. Okay, I think we always want to go second, and we always want to start with Young Girl. We don't really have a turn 4 play, but I think with Young Girl we can draw a card, so we'll keep this. Young Girl is something you just always want to have. So with Young Girl, we have Kikunojo, that's perfect. We can actually trash one of our... I actually don't know what we want to trash here. Trash one of these, and then we'll just put it on here and turn... So we can use our leader effect immediately, which is very strong. Because of course, Nico Robin, if she attacks our life, we just kind of lose health. So we want to defend against Nico Robin's attack as much as possible. So, but I think I'm okay to lose this, honestly. I'm not gonna, like, it's just a waste. We lost Borsalino, but that's okay. And we can play Kikunojo here, and then we'll use Young Girl to give a dawn, and then we'll attack. And then we're okay. So she already only has 5. I mean, we also only have 5 hand cards. So. Oh damn, she's really fucking us here. So let's trash. Ikinojo. And then give... I guess this only works as a trigger. And then we also can use our own Nami. We can use card action to draw here. And then we can do 6 here. And then 7, I guess. So then we're kind of at even playing fields now. We have life recovery though. I'm not sure how much life recovery Robin has. I mean, like if Robin has Robin, then like, you know, that's a thing. Hawback trigger, play up the 1 Thrillbark Pirate card. Oh, we should have definitely used this then. Oh, that's annoying. And then we can just recover life here, which is good for us. And then we can kind of swing 7, 7. Oh, we can always give rested down to leader, so we can swing 7, 7, 7 here. And then we can swing 7 here. And then we can just swing probably into this Nami and hope he doesn't have something to play off of it. He did. Wow, that's funny. Okay, so he's just top decking right now. He just top decking. We also don't have a way to recover life now though, so we're kind of like are in trouble if we can't find our own Robin or another Borsalino or something. This would have been really nice though to at least bring Kumasi back. We just have like something. Really? Okay. No, that's fine. We flip that. We can play. I guess we can just play our own Robin. Interesting choice. I mean, it's so weird that we actually can't find any of these cards we need though. We'll use this and then we'll take this and I'll add to the top of life. We just have infinite life right now. And then we'll attack into this, just get rid of it. Oh, I should have put this so we have a Rested Dawn onto this. Actually, that's my bad. And then we can do 7 here. So you can see like Robin kind of just runs out of resources. Unfortunately, like she starts off strong, but like at this point, there's basically nothing she can do. Except for like slowly die. I don't know. We'll just give you a 2K. It's fine. And then we have Perona. Fortunately, this Robin's too high of a cost. We can't do anything about it. We can just play this. And then, okay, we have a search card. We can trash this. We can draw something here. Oh, we have a red rock. So we can red rock this, I think is good. Just get rid of it. And then we have 7, 7, 10, which I think is pretty strong. And then we can use trigger here. And then we can do 7, 10. And he has to give us our Sol. Oh, he just didn't block? Okay. So we didn't really see the effects of the triggers of these, but it was just kind of strong overall. Because again, we just had all these guys. We had like all these card draw. And even then, like Robin, like basically made us lose a lot of our own life, which again, yellow hits yellow. But I feel like yellow doesn't hit Nami as much as it hits other yellow decks. So I feel like yellow, like Nami is kind of like the answer to all these yellow decks trying to do yellow things, because Nami doesn't really give a fuck about triggers. Like kind of does, but not so much. But what deck are you guys most excited of playing? Fuck, man. Like I just don't want to. Whatever. Fine. I really don't want to play against this deck, but fine. What a dumb deck, man. It just seems so stupid. What does this do? When it KOs, you can trash card. Okay. I guess this is like another anti-yellow card because you basically, you know, yellow likes like, oh, wait for my opponent to attack. Like you never get attacked here. It doesn't matter how much life you gain. I tested this build, but I found I had trouble closing out games, but I only ran like 12. Oh, you already said that. Sorry. Yeah, East Blue Nami is lame. Yeah, I just don't like these kind of like solitaire masturbate decks. That's kind of also how I felt like Enel kind of was. It's like it just keeps passing. It just like gives you tons of life so you can KO anything that you do. It's just like not fun to play against. Ugh, like this is just not fun, bro. Okay, we should attack into this Nami with this young girl. So I guess we can play this, put a Dawn into this, attack into this. We'll see. Oh man, it's like so cringe though. But yeah, the One Piece Kuji, man, that was pretty crazy. Scalpers were there, cops were called. I've never actually had to witness like police escorting out scalpers from a shop. Like, sorry, this is just not fun. Sorry, I'm just gonna go back. I don't think you guys need to watch me play against fucking Blue Nami. But yeah, we were able to get, we did get the Luffy promo card, leader promo, as well as a bunch of other stuff. And I actually did get my hands on the last one deck, the playmat. One of my friends knew I was really looking for like this One Piece Kuji thing, and then she tried it, and then like she's someone who doesn't care about One Piece at all. Like doesn't like, I mean, she likes One Piece but doesn't care about the card game. And then she was just at the convenience store doing her regular shopping, saw the Kuji, just did it anyway, and she happened to be the last one. And even in front of her, there's two, we call them tembaya in Japan, but basically like scalpers it's tembaya is the word for that. And like they tried to get in as much as they could, and then they got their limit, and then she was the next in line and she got the last one. They were probably pretty upset about that. So we also have the perfect start again where we have young girl. So we'll keep that. I'm gonna trash a hogback. I just want to have it in trash. I'm realizing that the good thing about little girl is you can actually put Thriller Bark Pirates in your trash as well, which is really, really good. Yeah, I'm okay with this. No trigger. And then there's Margaret. Yeah, that's every week when new packs come in, at least in the USA. Fights, cops. People fighting to grab packs is fucking gross. I remember when no one bought One Piece in the area, just me. Yeah, well, times they are a-changing, aren't they? We play this, we'll grab this, we'll swing this. All right. And then if he plants something, we can just go ahead and Nami it. And then now is when we start doing our things. So we'll trash this. And then you just go 7 liter. And then we'll resolve that. It's fine. 6. And then we'll attack into this. And then we got hit. And then we'll do Borsa. And then we'll do 7 here. Takes that. And oh, he does get a trigger. That sucks. At least as OP players, we have the sim. which many other TCGs don't have. It's true. What's up, fam? Yo, we're playing some Nami today. We're just testing Nami out, seeing how that goes. We only had one game in our belt so far. Let us toss away. I feel like we might need this later, so we can get rid of Pudding. And then he's probably gonna go into us with 7. Yeah. Yeah, we take that and then we trigger. Oh wow. Okay, so let's search for something with this. We search for Robin, return, we play Robin, use card action, gain 2 life, use card action, get rested on, and then we can swing here, and swing here, and then turn. Oh, he plays Hina, interesting. I need more Rusty! I figured out who Burnt Peanut is. Oh, you just found out? The burnt peanut. Yeah, everybody likes the burnt peanut. Everybody like burnt peanut. I don't need 2 of these, I don't think. Let me see here. I guess we can take this life here, or we can do this. And we'll add a top of life. And then we'll get Rested Dawn. And then we can swing here. Just lets us take it. Okay, interesting. Let's see what else we can do here. Just lets us take it. Just lets us take it. No triggers, end turn. See what he goes here. I mean, we're not supposed to lose this, but I mean, we got Pudding pretty early, which is bad. Tim Dillon? Oh, you mean you figured out what his like real name is? I think maybe like you discovered Burnt Peanut as in like a content creator. Kuma. Okay, so it's looking a little rough for us right now, isn't it? It's looking a little rough for us right now, isn't it? Okay, we get rid of this. We resolve. What else can we do here? Just going all in with his Dawn. Okay, that's fine. Resolve. And then we can block with this, I believe. Okay, we need to find a way to recover. Let's see if we can find one. We found one. It's pretty nice, actually. So let's attack with this. And then attack with, we'll get Arrested Dawn here, we'll attack here. Let's see if it lets us take it. Okay, and then we can put 14 and try to get the boa down. Then we can swing here. Okay, and fuck, okay, that's bad. That's kind of bad. Okay, we might actually lose this one. I think we do lose this one, actually. Oh, we got Pudding again. Fuck, man. Where's our Pudding, bruh? Okay, he's got the Gorgons. Okay, so he does have the one that makes him unblockable. Is there anything that we can do to not die here? I guess it depends what our trigger is. So we can go ahead and give him this, and then give one. 7. So he's really going for the division here. I think he needs to close out the game here. No blocker, I'll give him a 2K. 9K. And I think what he's trying to do here is make this thing unblockable. So we're not going to fall for that. We're not going to fall for that since he revealed it to us. I don't think he plays a 2-cost blocker, but we'll see. I think we can just win here. Okay. Then I think we just stack all these. Okay. I mean, that was close though. If he's smart, he kills Moria. He did kill Moria. He did kill Moria. We had this as a trigger. No, on trigger we could play out Hog back, which on, okay, nothing. So we don't have a blocker we can play with this, right? There's no like Thriller Bart's like trigger or blocker we can play out. I mean, that was a lot closer than I thought it would be though. But yeah, that was pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. Yellow Luffy. So everybody's just playing yellow, man. Chosen goes second. We're going first. We do have the Nami, so I think we will keep this. And then just end turn. I think we can just draw cards by attacking into his life here. We unfortunately don't have a young girl, so we can't. Oh, man, they always have this fucking card. I haven't played against this deck where they didn't have this on their first turn. I can't believe we are getting NL manga before Robin. That is a little bit cringe. You're right. So they must play this at 4, right? Because I've never seen them not have this card. Ever. Let us drop the Perona here. And then, okay, so he's got the Sanji. I never swing while they have 2 Dawn. It's such a tell. I mean, like, I'm not gonna not swing though. Because I also feel like if you're this deck and you have that thing going first, you just leave 2 Dawn up. I'm like, oh, my opponent's just not gonna attack me. That's kind of nice. There's a block you can play, Yellow Sindori. Oh, you can play Shindori-chan. Okay. That's good to know. Okay, for next turn, we're already playing Nami's, I guess. Or sorry, Robin's. So I guess we don't need Little Girl anymore, unfortunately. Yeah, I'll take this. I'll trigger that out. Oh, shit. Wait, what? Oh, shit. We don't get that. That's bad. That's kind of bad. Oh, wait. Why am I attacking here? I should be attacking to this. Okay. And then we play this. Gain 2 life. Use card action. End turn. Characters enter rested except for Moria. 8 cost. Oh, that's why you don't really use the blocker. I see. That makes sense. No, you can do it. I don't have it done on my leader. You can go ahead and do it. Yep. Not bad, not bad. We do have Red Rock. We do have Borsas. We do have Robins still. I think our game plan is just play as many Robins as we can because there's never like a downside for this. Oh, he takes Nami. Okay, yeah, we can use this to play our Marco. I think Marco's a good one to play here. Okay with this. We have little girl showing, but I think that makes it okay for us to go ahead and do this. But this time we do get this. And then I'm okay just giving them life, but letting them have no board. I'm quite okay with this, actually. And they don't get a life or what? Oh, they actually don't get a life for that either. So that's kind of funny. That is kind of funny. And we'll enter in here. Sandra keep going forward, burn Robin on 6, 8, 8, and then Bonnie at 9. I mean, I guess it means it depends if they can get it or not, right? We have another Robin, so we'll just play Robin and the Robin. It's kind of funny. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's pretty good. No, I'm okay with that. And then we can search for something here. Search for Nami. I think it's fine. Intern. I hope they don't pudding us. It's just a joke. Let's get rid of. Do we have anything in? Get a hog back in there. And then I guess we don't really need pudding, do we? Kid, okay. All right, so we can, I think, Borsa here. Gain a life, and then we can Nami here. One takes a life, and then we can swing 6, 8, 8, 8. So I think their last life is going to be something really stupid. But I'm okay with that. We'll just burn it all out. It doesn't matter. Oh, he actually didn't have anything for his last life? That's insane. Wow, what the fuck? Oh, man. Well, shit. Okay. Well, we won that pretty handily. So this is what I mean. This is your win con. You just play Robins and then nobody attacks into them. And then you have a bunch of 8Ks you can swing into your opponent's life. I mean, so far we aren't really getting too much value from the Thriller Bark package, but I guess it's there as like triggers in case you do get them. Though I'm kind of like, since we're playing Borsalinos, I'm not really sure why we're not playing 2K counter of Hiyori and also playing some of the event counter where you can plant that down. I guess it's because there's so many yellow decks that maybe Nami just doesn't feel the need to waste a turn trying to plant a trigger for that. Especially if you're playing Robin, I guess you just like burn your own cards anyway for that. Man, we just keep playing all the yellow decks. He's going first, so we're going second. We kind of want to have little girl in our hand. We don't, so that kind of sucks. And then we just end turn, I guess. I don't know. At can of 6. What can we play here? I guess we just play Kikunojo. Unless, yeah, he doesn't play anything yet, so I think we can just take this hit, to be honest. I'm kind of okay with that. So this trigger says play. Okay, we don't have one in our trash, so we can't use that. And then we can just swing here. I mean, he just wants to take it anyway, right? Then we just play Kiku. And the next turn we play Nami, unless he attacks into something else. Yeah, he just Nami's us anyway, so that's kind of annoying. We give him 2K. And then we play our own Nami here. When it takes life, use card action to draw a card. And then we can kind of just go... yeah. I mean, he just takes it anyway, right? He just wants to go to 9 as fast as possible. That's fair. We can trash... We probably won't need this Nami anymore. So next turn we'll have 8. We can play this. Actually, no, we can't because we won't have a leader. Done, which kind of sucks. So what we can do here instead is we can do this, gain a life, and then we can swing. And then we can swing with this as well. Oh shit. I should have did 7. Oh, that was kind of dumb actually. Because now we don't have leader effect. That was really dumb. Okay. That was pretty dumb, buddy. Oh, Cease, I'd like to thank you for introducing me to lo-fi beats. While I game, I put it on and it helps me keep my newborn asleep. Yeah, these are chill vibes for everybody. I love it, dude. It's good stuff. I'm a huge fan. Yeah, I'm not sure if we can actually beat Bonnie though. I guess we'll see. Because I feel like Bonnie wants to play the 9 cost Bonnie right now. So he probably wants us to like start losing our life. So then he's gonna swing 5. And then he's gonna drop Bonnie. Oh, he plays the Luffy. Wow, okay. Pretty strong. We don't have our red rock, so that kind of sucks for us. But all these are now rested, which means we can attack into these for free, and then he'll should slowly start losing resources. We have red rock. We have red rock though. Ah, shit. What's the best choice here? I think we want to build our guys though, right? If we use red rock, we can also play Perona. Or we could just red rock and swing into these. Actually, no, we'll keep red rock and then we'll swing into all these guys. Oh, we have another one. So we'll bottom deck this. And then we'll do 6 here. And then we'll do 7. Maybe we'll do 8. We'll do 7 and then 8 into Kuma. Maybe not. Need this 5, 6. We'll do 9 into him. He has to give us something. Gives us a 2k. Interesting. That's good information to have. And then we have another red rock in case he drops another Luffy. Which he might do, we'll see. And then we'll give him Perona. So I'm pretty sure he just wants to drop another Luffy down. Which if he does, I'm kind of okay with it. We do have the red rock. He also has the option to play Bonnie here, which will also be kind of annoying. It actually might be worse if he plays Bonnie here. Okay, so he does have that again, so we'll just do this. Okay, go ahead, just play it. Oh yeah, play Zoro, interesting, okay. Sentomaru is a blocker. I mean, I guess Gekomori also just gives you life, right? Which I gotta keep in mind that that's also something that he does, which is kind of cool. Give me more of your resources. What cost is Borsa? 5. It's a 5 cost homie. Okay, and then he plays his Borsa down. There we go with that. This lets me make sure a 5. It's a 6 cost, which doesn't really help us, to be honest. Oh wait, he had, oh, but he was 7 because of Zoro. I see. Add an egghead card other than this card. What do you got? What you gonna find? There's actually a lot of really good options for this deck. Because I feel like this deck's very similar to this deck, actually, where like it is yellow, it can get life, but it doesn't really care about triggers too much. Heat Strike. Okay, it's a counter. So up to leader gets 2,000, and then opponent's character gets minus 2,000. So it's kind of like Shall I Say Punch for VV. So there's no Joken for it. You can just do it for free. Yeah. Where Shall I Say Punch for VV was a lot more strict. Yeah, yellow is going to be nasty. In OP15, you got 4 cost Zoro, 5 cost Borsa, Nami, and 6 cost Kuma. 7. Yeah, and they all just gain life, right? It's pretty silly. Yeah, just permanent forever life. Yeah, okay. And then he gets this, and then we just lose here, probably. We might just lose here. Actually, I think for sure we just lose here. Yeah, GG. Yeah, this is a really strong deck too. There's not much. There's not a whole lot we can do against them. Especially, yeah, I'm not really sure. It's really hard to push through here if we don't have a lot of big guys. And it's hard to find the time to put down the big guys. But I think we'll play one more, and then like that'll maybe be it for today. And then we'll test out some other fun stuff later on Wednesday. What do I feel about Nami? Nami is pretty good so far, I'd say. Sabo. This is our first non-fucking yellow deck. He's going second, which means we're going first. We have a pretty nice going first curve, so I guess we'll keep it. He found all his stuff. Good for him. We don't have Shoujo though, unfortunately, so all we can do is draw a card. We do have lots of ways to get life though, which is nice. Yeah, that's fine. Play one Thriller Barks card. No. Okay, and then we can go ahead. Opponent takes life. In turn. We can trash this and then give this out. And then we have Borsa. And then I think we can't hit anything anyway here. So we're about to take a bunch of hits. Did you see Yellow Big Mom is even winning flags just because how broken Borsa is? Yeah, basically any yellow deck is like many tiers above whatever they were before. It's probably pretty insane. Doo-doo. 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 Ein. Hey guys, it's me, Ein. Hey guys, it's me, Ein. You gonna drop another Ein on me, buddy? Yep. I have no thriller barks in trash, right? Yeah, so it's kind of like weird. Let's see if we can find a robin. We find a Borsa. It's not a robin. Let's see if we can find a robin. Find a Moria. It's not a ramen. Let's see what we can play here. None of my cards really do anything for me at the moment. We can play Young Girl just to always have something. There's a Robin. We can trash this. We could also just Red Rock this, I think. And then swing into Gerp. And then swing into leader here. Let's see if he's got another Ein. He's got a dragon. Let us toss something. Let's toss this. Oh, wait. I just realized we don't have leader effect here because I'm dumb. Kumashi Tusk. And then we'll accept these. We accept these hits. And then now we can use these effects. Kumashi. Kumashi. And then we can counter this out as well. Yeah. Okay, we have Red Rocks here. We also have Morias here. I think we can do this. Gain a life. Gain a done. And then we can just do some pressure. So this thing's at 7, right? So we can do 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8. Do 8, 8. And then like the big one. And then we can attack into, so dragon is this. I think you can just counter that with your one counter card. Okay. So I think he wants to go all in this turn. Does he have Ketasoko? He does with because of Moria. Okay, so we can toss this to get rid of that. And then we can block with this. And you can't go high enough, I don't think. Oh, you can, never mind. We don't have anything, unfortunately. Oh, this is cost +4. Because of course it's cost +4. Why wouldn't it be? What can we do here? So we just don't have enough. Because somehow he was still able to counter everything. Oh, his leaders plus fucking... Yeah, that's a bit silly. That's a bit silly. I think we lose this one. Because he just had infinite counter. And Ein's pretty good. The fact that everybody gets +1 is actually so strong. So let's go ahead and do that. And then counter 1. And then counter 1. I think no matter what, we still lose though, right? Yeah, unfortunately, this doesn't help us. Yeah, we have 0 triggers. Six Dream! What's up, Gamu? Welcome in. You just came in to witness. Man, he had so much counter. What the fuck? How is Ichiban? Could you plug your video? Thanks, bro. Yeah, it was pretty intense. It was an experience for sure. Yeah. I mean, the very first shop was fine. There was no drama there. I was able to get my like leader card. Everybody only got like actually 1 per person because everybody just wanted the leader card. That wasn't fine. And then the next one after that, I was in like a standoff with some guy. Let's see here. I'll do this. I had a standoff with this one guy trying to get the last one prize, and then we tried. Yeah, there's a lot of scalpers and stuff too, which was kind of cringe. And police were called, and it was a wild ride. Yeah, true, actually. So if you guys thanks Gummy for pointing that out. But yeah, for those who haven't seen it, there is a video on YouTube about my recent One Piece Ichiji, like the Ichiban Kuji stuff. We did get, like I said, the leader card. We did get the A prize, which is back there. We got the big dice. We got the manga. What's it called? The manga ace blanket thing, which is kind of cool. I'm surprised this guy's just going all in for the life here. Does he not want to like do anything? I mean, we'll just gain a life here, I guess, and then we'll swing 6 here. Oh, we must have Raime Hakke here. I guess we should have Puddington. Yeah, the Thunder Bagua. So that was kind of silly. I should have known that he had that and just Puddington so he couldn't actually accelerate. My bad. My bad. Now he's at all his cards, right? And he's got Bon Clay here. He's probably gonna go for Marco here, I think. Oh, he's not. Okay. No, that's fine. No trigger. That sucks, but whatever. And then we'll play this. Gain 2 life. Put a rest done. And we go 6. 6. And then we can, what? Playing Reshinante, interesting. And then we can take out, these are kind of bad though, but I'll take a Kumishi, I guess. Oh, wait, I can't. I actually have to take one of these. Do we have a Nami? We don't, so we'll just take Little Girl because she's at least a counter. Is that Perona Sleeves? Perona Sleeves? This is Yamato. Oh, here. Yes. These are Perona Dawn Sleeves, sorry. You're very correct. Nope, you can take it, it's fine. Man, we're just not hitting triggers, huh? We don't have Red Rock? I thought we did for some reason. Man, our hand kind of blows, huh? Gain a life with that. And then we can swing into Bon-chan with that, I think. See if he wants to give us a card. He does. He decided he does. Wow. That's not how it works. I'm sorry. Only for leader. Then his leader's now 8, so we'll go this to leader. He really wanted to defend Bonchan. That's kind of funny. We have a lot of cards. He drew Sanji. Okay, he placed on top, so he's probably got Sanji into another Roger, I'm guessing. Oh, into this Luffy. Okay, but he has nothing to really send back. Yeah, I guess we can get rid of some cards here. So let's get rid of some of our stuff here. And then I guess we can just take this one, huh? We'll use this trigger. Oh, we got Robins. That's good. And then that's gonna be 8. He's gonna send back this. No. Then we can kind of just give him a 2K. We have a 2K rate somewhere. Here we go. And our giant pool of cards. And then he probably... Okay, he just swings into the little girl. It sucks, but whatever. It sucks, but whatever. And then we're just gonna Robin here. Gain life. Put a Dawn on leader. And then we can go like, what? 8. 8. You'll have to give us an event. And then we'll take this and turn. See, like, this isn't Lost Woods. This isn't like what is this, dude? I asked you to play lo-fi Zelda and you're playing fucking such random stuff. So he plays Nami down. We'll just block this, I think. This one, I think we'll take this. No trigger. Go 7. So for this, we will use leader effect. We'll trash this. Give you Nami. We can't use this anymore. And then, are you bounce anything? No. Oh, you really just want the Dawn? Okay, that's fine. Discards a card for Dawn. We can give you this plus another Nami. That's fine. Okay, and then we can Robin. And then we can put this down. We can probably just go like 8, 8, 8 again. He removes Dawn for Hell's Judgment. Wow. Okay. This is now 8. Okay, that's fine. He's playing an interesting deck, that's for sure. Raime Hapke. Okay, that's a lot of counters. That's a lot of counters. Gets Giganto. I think we're slowly losing here because he just has too much counter. Yeah, oh man, he has another one of these. And we can't find our event. UP is dead. I mean, it will be, but it's not dead now. I don't think. Okay, so with this, we can put a 4-cost Thriller Bark. Do we have a target? We must have a target, right? Yeah, hug back. Okay. And then on KO, you can put any 4 cost or trigger out. Okay, but this bounces it back to our hand, I guess. Yeah, so we can get rid of this and then give you a 2K. Seven, we'll give you 1. 9, we can take it. We have life recovery. I think we should play this though. And then we'll put this guy on top. And then we'll have 6. Eight. I know he has Giganto. Okay. I get rid of a 2K for that. Okay. Question is, can I survive this? I don't have a lot of 2K, so I'm actually not sure if I can. But that's why. Oh, I had 2 Borsalinos. Maybe it would have been better to put 2 Borsalinos out. Man, he just had all the events. This deck's so annoying. It's such an annoying deck. Yeah, I think it would have been better to put Borsalinos out. I think because of this, we actually can't win. Because we just don't have enough counter. It's all 1Ks. And I don't think Hogback can actually help us here. Oh wait, if we had Perona in trash, oh, we could have actually stopped that from happening. So we'll do that, and then we basically have to just spend like all of our counters here. Unfortunately, I don't think there's anything else we can do. Everything is 1Ks. The H key to adjust hand. Yeah. Oh, there. This is the card we needed the whole fucking game. Oh my god. Wait, can we actually win this? Hold on. Wait, I think because of that we win. Because we just pulled that at the end, we actually win. That's funny. This is why you keep a Dawn active. Even if you don't have an event, you never know what you're gonna get. Oh man, that was a wild top life. Or I guess last life. Gives your leader plus 3K. This is also what we needed to get through his unblockables, but it ended up saving us in the end anyway. So this one of event card just saved our asses big time. And then we just top decked this 2K, but damn, wild. That was something. Anyways, this deck's pretty good. I just have to remember how to deal with like all my Thriller Bark stuff. I'm not sure how I feel about it still. I think it's probably pretty good. I'm just not really using them correctly. I'm guessing you trash the Thriller Bark stuff with your leader effect to always have Thriller Bark stuff in the trash for when the triggers go off. It's probably the correct way to play it, which is what I'm not really doing, but still. Maybe could have played Young Girl previous turn, attached Dawn with it last turn. Yeah, because I think we just kind of we had like 3 Dawn extra or something, right? And we only really needed to hit for 6 anyway. But either way, we did have enough Dawn, and we were able to use the event to win the game. Damn, that was pretty clutch. I am pretty happy with that. That was a neat little end. So that's that. That's Nami deck right now. I like it. I just gotta figure out this again, which I'm thinking I've just been doing this wrong, where I should definitely trash these so that I can use the trigger to bring these out. And playing this from trash, this Perona from trash, is probably pretty awesome. And these basically become bodies that nobody wants to get rid of because you also have like on KO bad effects, which is pretty good. Yes, counter happy with Thriller Bark package. Yeah. So not bad. Baby 5 is also pretty good, but I you know, Baby 5 as a trigger is nice, but I think if I were to put my own spin on this deck, if I were to give it the old spinaroonie, I think I would actually put a few of the help me events in, or what is it, save me. I would put a couple of these in, and I would replace Baby 5 with Hyodes. And I would definitely be planting this event. It's so strong. It's just so strong. Any deck that can run Hyodes, we have 2 already anyway. I mean, like, just put in a couple of these. What would I take out? I don't fucking know, man. Maybe some Red Rocks. I don't think that Red Rock's that necessary, to be honest, these days. And we're gonna lose it soon anyway. Maybe I would drop Red Rock by 1 or 2. Yeah, maybe I would drop Red Rock by 1 and put at least 1 of these in there. It's just so good when it hits. And we do have Hyodes. We can plant it. It is possible. I'll maybe even put more Hyodes and less Baby 5s. Even though the Baby 5 trigger is really nice. Just because being able to do that combo is so good. I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to add one of these and save this. Which is it's good to have an extra counter event anyway, I think, to be honest. Because we just need to be a little bit more defensive. The one Marco is probably fine for something to bring back with Hogback on KO. Oh wait, never mind. Hogback on KO can only bring a 4 cost with trigger, so it'd just be Kikunojo. So I guess that would be this on trigger can bring out the Marco, which is pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, so I like how this deck kind of does combine together well, and I think Moria is a good top end to play. There is still the other version. So there's also another tournament winner who won recently. And it's this version. We'll say this as Nami 2. And this version doesn't run the Thriller Bark and goes with more of the OG package, which was like using Kid to trash the Final Life. This one actually is using the Please Save Me events with Hyodi to plant them. It uses Duval. I don't know about Duval. I don't know if I would keep Duval in here. I would probably change Duval with like a couple top end cards. So maybe in this build, I would actually run the new Luffy, this 10 cost Luffy card as like a nice top end. Like you have it's like a big 12k with a huge blocker. You can make your leader fucking 9k, which is pretty good. But these guys are the ones who won events, not me. So what do I know? The answer is not much. The answer is not much. So that's it for me, guys. I'm going to be out until Wednesday. We'll come back, and then I think Wednesday is when we'll play some more fun stuff. Maybe I'll play Vivi. I'll play Shirahoshi, and maybe Carrot. I wanted to test Carrot out as well. So we'll test a few different decks and see how it goes. Maybe we'll do like 1 to 2 different decks a night, and just see how they go. So yeah, that's it for me. If you guys do not mind, once again, I'll just do the shout out that please subscribe to the YouTube if you haven't already, the TCG channel. I really just wanted to get it to 1,000 subs by, well, basically as soon as possible. And that's it. I just want to become monetized. And then after that, I really don't care if new subscribers come or not. If people watch it, that's fine. If people get used from it, it's fine. I just want like to be able to get at least somewhat of like a little bit of passive something for the content I make. And after that, I know that the subscriber number doesn't matter, but I really just want to hit this up to 1,000, just get monetized, and that's it. There was a fun Kuji video, so if you're into seeing the new One Piece Kuji. That's also a thing that's there. There's guides, there's drama, there's scalpers, there's stuff. We talk about stuff, okay? That's it for me for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday, yeah? Sound good? See you guys on Wednesday. Have a good one. Have a good one. Bye.